Hey everyone, it's Lily Singh here. And today we're diving into a topic that many of us can relate to. Why are so many amazing people still single? We see it all the time, right? Our friends, colleagues, that barista who makes the perfect latte art. They're out there living their best lives, but still flying solo. In this video, we're going to explore 11 reasons why good people might find themselves single, and trust me, it's not always what you think. Get ready to ditch those dating app frustrations and embrace the single life because we're about to break it all down. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's be real. Sometimes we can be a little picky. And you know what? That's totally okay. Having high standards isn't a bad thing. In fact, it means you value yourself and the kind of relationship you want to be in. You're not out here settling for just anyone who crosses your path. You're waiting for someone who truly aligns with your values, goals, and that whole spark thing. But, and here's the catch, sometimes those high standards can become a teensy bit of a roadblock. It's like ordering a pizza with all the toppings. You might be waiting a while for that perfect combination to arrive. The key here is finding that sweet spot between knowing what you deserve and being open to possibilities. Relationships are kind of the same deal, so if you're rocking those high standards, own it. But remember to keep an open mind and heart.
Let's get real for a second, folks. Sometimes, the reason why someone might be single has nothing to do with their present and everything to do with their past. We've all got baggage, those past relationships or experiences that have left their mark. And sometimes that baggage can make it scary to open up to someone new. It's like having a favorite sweater that you accidentally shrunk in the wash. You still love that sweater, but now it's got some wear and tear. You might be hesitant to throw it back in the dryer, afraid of damaging it even more. Relationships can be kinda like that too. Past hurts can make us hesitant to dive back in, worried about getting hurt again. Healing from past trauma takes time and courage, but it's so worth it. Remember, you are worthy of love and happiness, and your past doesn't define you. Hold up, let me grab my independent woman anthem. There's this misconception that being single means being lonely, but let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Some people are single because they absolutely love it, and they're rocking that solo journey like nobody's business. Think about it. When you're single, you have the freedom to focus on your own growth, passions, and dreams. You get to be a little selfish with your time and energy, and there's something incredibly empowering about that. Now, this doesn't mean that people who value their independence don't want relationships at all. They're looking for a partner who will complement their life, not complete it.
Okay, let's talk about the big bad R word, rejection. Ugh! Even just saying it makes me want to crawl under a blanket with a pint of ice cream. Rejection is tough. There's no way around it. It can feel like a punch to the gut, leaving us feeling vulnerable and questioning our worth. And here's the kicker. The fear of rejection can be so strong that it prevents us from even putting ourselves out there in the first place. It's like that moment before you hit send on a risky text. Your heart is racing, your palms are sweaty, and you're already anticipating the worst-case scenario. But here's the thing about rejection. It's a part of life. Everyone experiences it at some point, even Beyoncé. Probably, maybe not, but you get the point. And while it might sting in the moment, it doesn't define you.
Let's be real. In today's world, many of us are hustling hard to achieve our career goals. We're pulling all-nighters, working weekends, and chasing those promotions like they're going out of style. And hey, I'm all for chasing your dreams. But sometimes, that laser focus on our careers can leave little room for anything else, including relationships. It's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. It's a lot to handle. But here's the thing. You deserve to have both a fulfilling career and a loving relationship. It's not an either-or situation. It's about finding that balance, that sweet spot where you can pursue your professional passions without sacrificing your personal life. Make time for yourself, even if it's just for an hour a day to unwind and recharge.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sometimes people are single because they genuinely enjoy it. Gasp, I know. Revolutionary, right? But seriously, there's this misconception that being single is just a waiting game until you find the one, but that's not always the case. Being single can be an incredible time of self-discovery, growth, and, dare I say, fun. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Want to spend all Saturday in your pajamas binge-watching your favorite show? Go for it. Feel like booking a last-minute trip to Paris? Why not? The world is your oyster, my friend. And let's not forget about the amazing benefits that come with being single. You have more time to focus on your passions, build strong friendships, and cultivate a deep sense of self-love. So, if you're single and thriving, embrace it. Enjoy the freedom, independence, and all the amazing experiences that come with this chapter of your life.
Let's be real. Finding a compatible partner can sometimes feel like trying to find a unicorn riding a roller coaster while juggling rubber chickens. It's rare, it's challenging, and it might leave you questioning if it's even possible. In a world of swiping left and right, it's easy to get caught up in the superficial aspects of dating. But when it comes to finding a meaningful connection, shared values, life goals, and that elusive spark are what truly matter. And sometimes, finding someone who aligns with those core aspects of ourselves can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. It's not just about finding someone who looks good on paper or checks all the boxes on our imaginary perfect partner list. It's about finding someone who challenges us, supports us, and makes us want to be better versions of ourselves.
We all have dreams, ambitions, and goals that set our souls on fire. Whether it's traveling the world, starting our own business, or writing that novel we've been dreaming of, these aspirations light a fire within us and push us to become the best versions of ourselves. And sometimes pursuing those dreams requires our undivided attention, leaving little room for romantic entanglements. It's like training for a marathon. It takes dedication, focus, and a whole lot of sweat equity. But here's the thing. Prioritizing our personal goals doesn't mean we're closing ourselves off to love. It simply means we're choosing to invest in ourselves and create a life that we're proud of. A life that's ready to welcome a partner who shares our passions and supports our journey. So if you're in a season of life where your personal goals are taking center stage, embrace it.
They say it's all about who you know, and when it comes to dating, there's definitely some truth to that. Our social circles, the people we surround ourselves with, can play a significant role in our quest for love. Think about it. If you're constantly surrounded by couples, it's only natural to feel like the odd one out. And if your social circle consists mainly of colleagues or acquaintances, the opportunities for meeting someone special might be limited. Expanding your social circle and putting yourself out there can significantly increase your chances of meeting someone who shares your interests and values. Join a club or group that aligns with your interests, volunteer for a cause you're passionate about, or simply strike up conversations with people you wouldn't normally interact with.
Before we can truly love another, we must first learn to love ourselves. It's a cliché for a reason, folks. Understanding who we are, what we value, and what brings us joy is essential for building a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Sometimes, the reason why someone might be single is that they're on a journey of self-discovery. They're taking the time to explore their own passions, values, and aspirations, peeling back the layers of societal expectations and discovering their authentic selves. During this time of self-discovery, romantic relationships might take a back seat. After all, how can we expect someone else to love us fully if we haven't fully embraced ourselves?
Timing. The ultimate plot twist in the grand tapestry of life. Sometimes, the reason why someone is single is simply a matter of timing. It's not that they're not ready for love, or that they haven't met the right person yet. It's just that the universe has other plans in store. Think of it like baking a cake. You can't rush the process. If you try to take it out of the oven too early, it'll be a gooey mess. But if you give it the time it needs to bake properly, it'll be a masterpiece. Relationships are kinda like that too. Sometimes we need time to heal from past wounds, focus on personal growth, or simply enjoy our own company before we're truly ready to share our lives with someone else. And then there's the whole right person, wrong time scenario. You meet someone amazing, the chemistry is off the charts, but for whatever reason, The timing is just off. But here's the thing about timing. It's always changing.
So there you have it. 11 reasons why so many good people stay single. From high standards and past trauma to career aspirations and the simple joy of flying solo, there's a whole spectrum of reasons why someone might find themselves single. Remember, being single is not a bad thing, and it's important to focus on your happiness and personal growth. Embrace this chapter of your life, invest in yourself, and trust that the right person will come along when the time is right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay awesome.